But you got to understand, that's the time that God has put in his own power. But that's not the power, and that's not the motivation that you need. Tell somebody there's some more motivation than people coming and seeing a big number. There is some more motivation than seeing a new car. There's some more motivation than seeing a Democrat, a Republican in office. Tell somebody, I know what time it is. I know what time it is. We need to be motivated by God. I want you to understand there is motivation that comes from knowing who God is. There is motivation that comes from having a relationship with God. And so the Bible says, here in the scripture, it said, it is not for you to know the times or the season which the Father has put in his own power, but there is a time, and there is some power. And what time is it? It's not time for you to try to figure out everything. It's not time for you to try to move this person and move that. But there is a time that God has declared. Tell somebody it's time. There is a time. And you may not know it, but this is the time for you to get motivated. And that's what Jesus was telling them. He said, it's time that you receive some power. What kind of power? He said, after that the Holy Ghost is come upon you, ye shall be a witness unto me, both in Jerusalem. I need power to witness about the grace of God. I need some power to talk about the goodness of Jesus. And I heard Peter say, he said, Lord, how can I talk what I have not experienced? How can I have something I do not experience? And sometimes we don't understand what God has helped us to experience. But I want you to know there is a God that sits high, but he looks low. And he's already declared that he's going to lift us up. For I heard Paul say, it took God some years later, after he had told Peter, it took God to knock Paul up off of his donkey. And when Paul fell off the donkey, God lifted him up. And he told Paul, he said, Paul, you know who I am. I'm the one with all power. I sit high, but I look low. And I want you to know I'm lifting you up. I'm pulling you off of your high horse. And I'm pulling you up to a higher level. Some of us, we're caught up in the arrogance of our minds, and we think how to get high is the way we look at things. But tell somebody, your thoughts are not God's thoughts. God don't think like we think, and God don't do like we do. He takes the low of the earth and he makes it high. Tell somebody that tail shall be the head, and the head shall be the tail. I know God, he can turn some things around. I don't know about you, you can't turn it around, but God can turn darkness into light. God can turn backwards into forward. Tell somebody It's time to move forward. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, it's time to move forward. And I see God pushing us forward. And so he told us how to move forward. We had to get some more gods to motivate us. I believe if people had some more God, they'll do more. I believe that people who pray more will go further. I believe people that fast more will have more power. I believe people that read the word more would have more understanding, have more knowledge, have more wisdom. Tell somebody it's time to get motivated. It's time to be motivated. I believe time is here for me to move on up a little bit higher. I want to move in the direction that God will have me in. I'm sorry if you caught up in your midnight. I'm sorry if midnight hour is all you're thinking about. I'm sorry if you only worried about the darkness of midnight, because weeping it may endure just for the night, but there's joy. Tell somebody there's joy that's coming in the morning. I can't get stuck in the night. I can't get lost in the night, but I want to move on up another hour until I see the breaking of the day.